Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with an episode of Hustle Castle. We have got a visitor here at the castle. We have a new event, and this is the rune event we talked about in the preview show. So today I am going to cover that. I'm going to talk about some admin things here at the beginning, and discuss what is going on with the different look here. So let's just jump right into it. Before we cover the event and the giveaway and things like that, as you notice, I don't have my video on at the moment. I don't have my ticker going at the bottom, which I've been doing. In the process of kind of rearranging my quote-unquote studio, which, as those of you that have been following know, is just a tiny bedroom with a little tiny bit of space. So kind of moved some things around to give myself a little bit more room, and in doing that I had to move the lighting. So the lighting on my green screen wasn't fantastic to begin with, and now it's really bad, so it just doesn't work. So I'm working on getting some new equipment, getting some new stuff set up. Hopefully within a week or so get that going, and then I can get back to normal recording. And hoping the material I'm going to be getting is going to help with some of the background sound effects and things like that I have going. And my current setup is going to be bad, so there will be probably some noises in the background that I had been doing away with, but I do apologize for all that. So again, hopefully it's a short term and that will be fixed sometime soon. Excuse me. One of the things I did have going in the ticker was the new QC Runner Discord server. For those of you that haven't joined that, you may want to check that out. It's just down below in the description. And what that is, it's just a place to talk all things, basically the games I cover. So I got Hustle Castle channel, I got Zero City, American Dad, Shelter War, and just some general QC Runner channels. So I am running my giveaways currently through normal Google Forms like I usually do. There will be some coming in the future that are going to be Discord only. So if you're not a member of that server, you might want to check that out so you can participate in those giveaways. They'll likely be coming in the next couple weeks probably. And if you haven't been there before, you basically just go to the welcome channel. You can assign yourself your own roles and pick whichever servers you want to be part of, or whichever games you want to be part of, and get that information there. So anyway, check it out, and go ahead and jump into some conversations. We're trying to keep some things moving, and been some good discussions going so far. All right, so that is one thing. As you see, I have a lot of people walking around here doing nothing. I've been away from this game for a while, so as you know, I haven't recorded much. I haven't really done much. I've been taking some breaks, and all this week I'm going to be covering some similar things at the beginning of my videos, and part of that is taking breaks. With all the grinding, all the events, and all the games I've been covering, I need a little bit of downtime, and that also allowed me to start working on rearranging the setup here a little bit. So I have been away, and I haven't been doing a whole lot with this game, but we have a new event going on, so I have jumped right back in and been grinding that pretty hard so far today. Excuse me again, at least for me today anyway. Two other things before jumping into the event. One is memberships. I turned on memberships on the YouTube channel, and as I just found out, it's actually not available on iOS at the moment, but it is something that's available on, if you're on the computer or on Android, I believe. But down below in the videos, there's a join button, and it allows you to be a member of the channel if that's something that you're interested in. And right now we have first member Jen Lopez is our first member, and basically what it is, it's just a way to support the channel if that's something that you're interested or willing or able to do. It allows me to fund some of this setup and things that I'm trying to do to improve on the quality of what I'm putting out here. So thank you to Jen for participating and jumping in and becoming the first member of the channel. So if that is something you're interested in, you can click on that button and click the join. Again, it doesn't seem like it's available on iOS at the moment. Hopefully it's something that will be coming there, but I'm not sure when or if that will be available that way. So most people have access to computers or other ways. So if that is something you're interested in, that should be a way for you to do that. And drawn a blank on the other item I want to talk about, but let's just go ahead and jump into the giveaway at the moment, and if the other thing comes up, I will bring that up. So this week, or just like every week, I do giveaways on the channel. They're supported by the Hustle Castle game itself, primarily through the Facebook page. I was reaching out to them to see if there's a Discord server or anything. There is the Hustle Castle Prime, which is unofficial, but it's kind of official. So it's not really supported through them, but the game itself supports Hustle Prime, and it supports many other YouTubers as well. So thank you very much to the continued support to the QC Runner Games channel. I very much appreciate that. But with that, we have 500 in-game diamonds going to 10 separate winners, and this week our winners are us. The winning number was 20,979 within a 20 to 40k range. And the winners are No Name, Edward AK, Mikey Mate, Nito, Turbo, Imperial, Lord Mitbo, Greg, Ijo, and Gimp. Congratulations, you guys each will get 500 in-game diamonds, usually Friday morning, with the event going on and things like that. And this turned in earlier. It's possible it could be earlier, but it's possibly Friday because that's usually when they come out. So congratulations. Thank you for participating in the giveaway and for sticking with the channel and following along. And I will say here, this has been an ongoing problem in American Dad. Not too much in the other games, but I only allow one entry per person. And there was, some entries where people put in multiple entries. So if that is the case, I remove all entries by that person. So if you did happen to pick a number that was close and you don't see it, that is why. All right, so let's get on to the event. I will go ahead and announce the next giveaway at the end of the video. And right now I'm going to go ahead and jump in. And this is, kind of what we talked about. It's kind of a corny looking setup here. It's just the paper cutout event here. And what it is, it's just a rune event, just like we have in many others. We've had here many times before, and we've had in many of the other ones. So we now have 7 different runes available for each of the different classes, and this is the one I've been missing. I missed the last 2, so I'm 5 short at the moment. So I haven't opened up any of the collections yet. I haven't bought any of the premium items or premium setup, which let's just go ahead and cover that right now. Let's just start at the beginning here. Excuse me. We're out running, and for where I live, it's actually kind of cold, so dry, cold air in my throat has got me a bit scratchy throat, so I do apologize for that. But what we're doing, we're basically playing the game. This used to be one of my favorite type of events. It's kind of not quite as much anymore, but there is a lot of good stuff that comes out of it, and you basically just get to play the event, or just play the game and do your grinding like normal, and you get some good stuff for it. So that part of it I do like. The costs have been going up. I mean, right now you still have the opportunity to buy premium setup here, which allows you to get more stuff. So it's still $9.99 and $19.99, but as I understand it, these prices are going up, not only on Hustle Castle, but all the games. Sounds like Apple and basically all devices are increasing their pay rates. So this number will more than likely go up in the near future for these events and others in the future. So like I said, I haven't bought these yet. I always do during the events. I'm not sure if I'm going to this time or not. I probably will, because I usually do, but there really is no reason to rush it as far as I can tell. But if you do it, you get an opportunity to get some other stuff. So if you buy the $9.99 version here, you get a background, and then you get some gear here. It's all really good. And you can actually justify, if you go in and look at the cost for $9.99 and get 15 days of collection here, 15 days of premium, and then 1,500 diamonds. I didn't price that out, but that's going to get you pretty close to probably like $6 or $7 already. So you're not paying tons more. And then if you go buy the premium version, you get 25 days, and 2,500 diamonds. Let's go price that out real quick. Why not? Let's see what that is just straight up from the market, and then we can compare. So it was 2,500 diamonds, which is $20 right there. So, I mean, you could argue the $9.99 version, since you get, if you haven't bought before, you get the first time purchase, you get that for free. So right there, it's $20. And then if you buy premium or Goblin Assistant, you can't really buy. You have to do diamonds for that one. So it's not really you get an offer occasionally for, I think, $5 for like a month. So that gives you an idea of what that would cost. And then if you buy premium, let me find where premium is. I don't remember. I haven't bought premium in a very long time. I think I got 112 days of premium going on here. So if you want to buy 30 days, that's $5. So we're getting 25. So it's maybe we'll say $4. So $4. So it's $25. So you're actually getting a good deal on buying this anyway, as it is. So let's go back to look at that card again. Like I said, I will more than likely buy it here. Look at the castle. And like I've said before many times, it's a way to actually support the game and support the developer. I know a lot of people don't like to do that and say the developers are greedy, but the reality is that it is a business, and they are out to they're making a game and making stuff that people are interested in. And their goal obviously as a business is to make money. So if you're one who doesn't want to pay, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that, because that is the way this game is set. You can't do it that way, but certainly shouldn't be negative against the people that are willing to pay, because those are ones that are funding the game and keeping it going. So I'm not going to go in that soapbox like I usually do, but the reality is it's not bad. And if you're one who wants to consider it, what you're getting here is not a bad deal for those prices. So anyway, I haven't bought it, but more than likely I will. And then here's all the stuff you're going to be getting. We didn't really cover too much of this gear beforehand because I didn't get it when I had the leaks that I was looking at. These are all skins, and they're interesting looking. None of these are actually weapons or armor. There we go. Used to change the appearance. No, they're all skins, it looks like. That's interesting. There's got to be some legendary items you can get just by doing, some of your collections, but just the premium stuff you're getting here are all skins the way it's looking. All right, here's our collections. I haven't even looked to see what I got yet, so I'll do that in a little bit. We got the normal quest, which, mainly a little bit of premium, a little bit of goblin. If you get up here, you get a chance to get a higher level item, which is 1 legendary. Rankings, these are the people that are not me. They will be way higher after day 1. 400 plus, I will never get even remotely close that high after 10 days. If I can break 100, maybe if I can break 120, it's doing pretty good. Especially now, my armory, my team is not doing very well. I don't win very often in the arena anymore, and I maybe get to level 13 in Gem Bay, so I'm certainly not getting the level of cards that I used to get in the past because my setup is getting worse, and that is something I have to improve. And throughout the videos, I think in this event, I'm going to try to focus on that and figure out what I need to do to get better. Getting these runes will probably help, and then focusing on some of the gear and runes from previous events, which I haven't been doing, I'm hoping will also help. So if anybody here notices anything that I am way off on or something I should be doing, because I haven't been following the meta lately, I need to make those changes. So if you see something, let me know. I'm running 2 Ashbringers right now. The second one I have found is doing nothing. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong on this one. Obviously don't have any runes or anything like that going, which would be, a big improvement, obviously. But I have heard many good things about double Ashbringers. I don't see the top people doing it anymore, so obviously there's some improvement there that I can do. But I don't get a lot of damage from this one, and I'm not sure that having this one is helping the damage on my first one either. So anyway, if you guys notice something, just let me know. I mean, obviously I'm not going to go in and cover that tons in this video, but that is one of the focuses I need to do, because it's not quite as fun playing this account anymore, because obviously I'm not doing nearly as well with it. So I have, those 7, plus I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more full ancient sets here. So we got 11 full ancients that we can work with. Working here on Storm, which I need quite a few bit more essences or items to get the full Storm going. Maybe the next time I get an offer for $9.99, I'll buy something there, which will help me to finish out my Storm. What are we gonna do here? Should we open some collections? I've been opening them up early and finding nothing, and I haven't been having the best results, so maybe I need to go back to where I used to go. I basically hold them all to the end and then open at the end, and I always used to get everything. So I don't know if there's anything to that or not, and I stopped doing that because you get so many resources, you end up wasting them all. It doesn't seem very smart way to go, but if you get all the runes, then maybe it is actually. One thing I didn't cover for anybody who is new here, if you go to the map, you have the cardboard hustle area here that shows up, and you basically get to go through this top level, which is dungeon bosses, I believe. The middle level is PvP, so if you struggle in the arena, you might struggle here on this one. And then the bottom one is bosses on the map. I might have had the top and the bottom mixed up, but one's dungeon and one's bosses on the map. So for the most part, it's pretty easy unless you have a really funky design or setup going. This is actually a pretty lucrative way to get chests. I mean, if you're at tier 11, I think even tier 10, this costs 100 diamonds to refresh, and you end up getting quite a few of those diamonds back, plus you get a chance to get some more cards, plus you get a chance to get some other things. I haven't opened up any yet. Maybe we'll go ahead and open up a few, and as you see, I have plenty from other events. I never went in and opened either. You can get cards and things like that, so it's one of the reasons I save them is that it gives you a chance to get food as well. You get good cash, which is good for, doing your gems and things like that. You get good food, which is good for grinding whatever you're doing, and all the other ones. So these are pretty good. Plus you get the skins as well. And the very rare occasional legendary. Yeah, they're pretty good. Looking at this reminded me that I was going to start opening up. One of the reasons I am struggling so much is I haven't been, my hero has always been bad, but it seems to be falling further and further behind. And my army is close to what other people are running, but I'm 3 to 4 to 5 million power behind people because they have fully maxed out heroes, and mine's at 2 million. So, that makes a fairly sizable difference. And I have a lot of relics, things like that I want to power up, so I'm going to blast through those. I don't know if I'm going to do this on video because these are a little bit slow to open and they're not the most exciting, so I don't think anybody really wants to watch that. But obviously I have a bunch. I haven't done dungeons in a very, very long time, and I definitely need to start doing that again to get stronger. Let's just go ahead and open up these while we're here. And I'm at some like 800,000 ether as well, so I have some leveling I can certainly do on my hero. And I really need to start working on that because it's having a very negative impact on my team at the moment. And one of the other things I have not done, maybe I should wait till Clan Territories comes out on this one. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, actually. Enhances damage done by all allied archers by... Ooh, that could be interesting. I currently have a Grimoire going, and I haven't... That's the one, I think it was a turtle event where it basically loops 3 or 4 together and, shares the damage done. But this one could very much help, because my archers very often do a lot of the damage, and this could be a huge improvement. Once in a while, enhances damage done by a certain amount. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test that one out anyway. Where was I? Forgot what I was talking about. Let's go take a look at our dungeon. 908,000. Oh, I know what I was gonna talk about. 908,000 ether at the moment. And a couple things here. One, if you are lower levels, I've mentioned this before, these daily quests, if you don't open these up, they stack. So I have a bunch. I have no idea. I haven't opened them in a long time. So if you're at like tier 8, tier 9, you might as well just save them because the stuff you get in there is not highly, highly useful. But once you get to tier 11, you can start getting things like ether in these guys, amongst other good things. And obviously these go up as you go up. So I just, you can start gaining all of these and then open them up at a later time. Oops, I clicked on that a little too fast. So as you can see, I got a few. I haven't looked at this in a long time, but there's 45,000 ether just sitting there, not doing anything. And I don't know, with Clan Territories around the corner, it's possible there might be something that comes out of it. So I'm going to stop right now. I'm not going to open up anymore because they may add extra items in there that could be useful in the future. So I'm not going to open up anymore at the moment, but I definitely recommend holding off on those. Especially if you're a lower throne level. And man, my brain is not working. I had something else I was going to say about smart to hold on to, and I'm drawing a blank on that one as well. Okay, well, let's go ahead. I'm going to open up a couple of collections here. I know I am all over the place. I do apologize for that. Like I said, I haven't been in the game a whole lot in the last, other than today, in the last week or so. And I am getting back into it, so a little bit all over the place. So I do apologize for that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open up probably just 1 or 2 in each one, just so we can get. I don't expect to get any of the runes here, but anybody has a chance to get lucky. Get a lot of food that I won't be using. One of the things that I messed up on in other, I think I might have done the last Hustle Castle one as well. The drop rates here have gone down significantly. They used to be easy to get all of the items, and now it doesn't seem to be. The last event was hard, and that same functionality seems to have been added to American Dad and Zero City, because they had rune equivalent events recently, and it was really hard to get them all. And I made a mistake, because the more you open, the better your chances to get. And there does seem to be some possibility once you open a certain amount, the drop rates increase. There's no definite on that, but some people have seen those kinds of things. So the recommendation is like, I'm missing on my middle area here for my massacre. Since I'm missing all of those, it would make more sense, if I happen to get confrontation, so that one's out of the way, just open up all these collections and just, go up to like 100 collections here and save 60 or so here. So then I can blast through these once I have 100 plus, because that'll maybe give me a better chance to get the ones that I'm looking for over 100, because under 100, maybe there's not as good of a chance. Again, I wouldn't think things would be coded like that. I would think, whatever the drop rate is, 1%, it's going to be 1% no matter what. And that just means, we got a 1 in 100 chance of getting it every time. But we don't know what those drop rates are, and we don't know if they scale over time. We don't know if they change it over time throughout the event. In the past, people really thought that. Nowadays, I'm not sure, because people get runes all throughout. So more than likely, that's not the case. But there are some people that do speculate that that's the case. I usually try to open up one of all of these, so then when I buy the ticket, I can get to open up those collections. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to open up a few. I won't go into my my normal theory here about if you open up junk, then step out and then come back in. I'm sure I will do that in future videos, because I always bring that one up. I'm going to actually do it now. So my theory is, if you get kind of junky stuff, you kind of step back out. You don't need to click on stuff. I just do that. And it kind of resets your RNG factor to give you a better chance to get something. Now you go back in, and if you hit something good, like you're starting to get legendary items or you start getting runes, and you kind of stay in and you get consistently more better type things. But if you're getting lots of gray dust and uncommon items, then staying in, you're just going to keep getting those low level ones. So here we got 450 diamonds. We got a castle windows here, so I'm going to stay in this time. I don't know if this is top level gear here, but it's, it's not the junky gray dust items. And we got all greens on that one, obviously. All right, so obviously nothing fantastic. So that has always been my theory in the past. There's no proof to it. Some people that have watched me say this over time have tried it and have seen some positive results as well. But again, it's all anecdotal. There's nothing that proves anything. All right, so where are we at so far? I'm going to go to 10, because why not? I don't want to waste too much food. We're almost maxed out on food. I prefer to save like this kind of stuff for the weekend when the portal's open, so I can start grinding the portal and use all this extra food for the portal, which I need to do to get more storm material so I can craft some more storm essence. Alright, let's just do like 2 more and then we'll call it for today. How about this one right here? That looks perfect. Lots of decorations. Those are coming in pretty quickly. Let's do 1 more and then be done. There we go. I'm going to stop. We're wasting food. Okay, so that is what this event is, and we got 10 days to do it, and then almost every single time, and I'm sure this will be the case as always, because it allows people to spend more money. Once these 10 days are over, then you have 3 more days to go ahead, and if you decide to spend, you can spend diamonds to get extra cards. I never really like that idea, because it's just 50 random cards, and they go anywhere. It could be ones you already have. It could be collections you don't need. So you're spending all these diamonds for a chance to have the opportunity to get something that might give you an option to open something you need. So all of that for a very small chance to help you. We didn't talk about this, but this will be once you get 100 collections, which is fairly easy, I think, for most, at least at these higher levels. You get a new artifact, and this one basically said once an enemy is killed, we got a little bug in here, so it's not telling us what that information is. There's a heal of their max health and distributed amongst all the enemy units as damage. It's killed, heal of their max health is distributed amongst all enemy. Yeah, well, we'll have to see exactly how that wording goes out, so I think that'll be good. I mean, based on the picture, there's doing a lot of good stuff, but yeah, we'll have to see. Seems like it could be something interesting. Alright, so anyway, like I said, this video has been all over the place, fairly disorganized. Like I said, my room's all messed up here and things like that. So I will be back again for sure before the event's over. I'm going to stop in a couple different times and revisit the squad, because I need to fix my squad, and looking forward to seeing how how I can improve it. And part of that's going to be, listening to any feedback you guys are giving me. Plus, I'll be looking at some of the top players to see what they're running. And what I've been doing over time, as you know, is trying to convert a lot of my purples to oranges. So I got a lot more efficient people, but I'm missing out on a lot, obviously. So, and without looking at my gear, you guys don't actually know what I'm running, other than you can see the type I have for everybody here. So, and Maddie, I actually swapped out her armor for something else, which was like a heal over time, or one of the don't die ones, basically. And I didn't have very good results at all. So I went back to this one where she deals a lot of damage. Again, not supposed to be her specialty, but that has been working out fairly well for me. So I don't know. I don't find that she lasts nearly as long as I would expect her to, with all the setup I got going for her, and a lot of other stuff too. I don't see a lot of great stuff going. It doesn't help that when I'm in the arena, I'm fighting. Majority people are pretty much 18 to 21 million, and I'm at 15. So obviously that doesn't help. There's no, it doesn't mean that I can't beat an 18. I've actually beaten some 21s, but I can't beat them consistently. And that's what I'm looking at, more consistent results. So I need to figure out how to, other than leveling my hero, which is obviously very key, I need to figure out ways to get stronger. And that will be the goal of the next several weeks in the game as well. Hopefully that will lead into clan territories, which is guaranteed. Well, not it's guaranteed. We've been told multiple times now that it will be here by the end of the year. Obviously, we got this game going on right now, or the event going on right now. Usually around Black Friday, there's a donkey visitor coming here to give some deals. So that will be coming. So more than likely, December timeframe. Maybe within the first couple weeks, we'll have clan territories coming. Not sure. We keep getting more information coming about it, being ready to go. So it should be here soon for sure. It's not going to be the full-blown version, but there will be some first functionalities for clan territories released. And it seems like a major update to the game is going to be basically Hustle Castle 2.0. So definitely looking forward to seeing how that works and seeing how that reinvigorates the game. So. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to announce the giveaway here. This video has gone on for a little bit longer than I was expecting, which is fairly normal for me, obviously. Giveaway, we'll go ahead and do the new one here. Go down below in the description to this video, open that Google form, and you're going to enter 3 different things. And if you guys don't know, it's the same thing I do every single week. So if you don't know, go ahead and drop a comment, ask a question, or ask a question on the QC Runner Discord server. People will answer you there, or I will answer you. But basically, just open that Google form, give me your name up here, give me your ID, you can copy it if you want to, and then you're going to give me a random number. And this week it's going to be between 15,000 and 25,000. Pick one of those numbers in there and put that in the form. Remember, 1 entry per person, per ID, that is, anyway. And if people are putting in more, then you lose all your entries. I just go ahead and just delete them all. So keeps it fair for everybody. So anyway, good luck at this event. Hopefully you get all the runes, and hopefully you get some other really good stuff with it as well. And until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.